Hello everyone, my name is Legend Ronnie and this game is Rise of Kingdoms. The last 10 research that you need to unlock your first T5 and how much technology can you research as Academy level 24. I have done a video where I gave my tips and advices about unlocking your first T5 and I had a couple of questions regarding this matter. And those questions were how much speed ups or what are the last 10 research that you actually need so you can unlock your first T5. So these are the two things that I'm going to talk in this video. Now you're noticing the power level, you're noticing the technology level and everything. I have caster level 25, I have academy level 25, and just so I can put it over there in the video, this is my alt account. So this is my alt account. He actually has almost all the technology maxed out except the last 10 or 9 left. So I can actually go in more details and explain. So if you're just unlocking your academy to level 25, I can tell you approximately the amount of speed up that you need for your last 10 research so you can unlock your first T5, your first juicy T5, so you can actually start training some of them. But if you don't have academy to 25, you're probably wondering how much more research can you do as academy to 24. So this is pretty much the two things that I'm going to show you. And as I'm going through the economy technology, this everything can be done as a academy to level 24 except the stone saw, this one which it takes 4 days and 11, and shaft mining. These two cannot be done as academy 24. You need academy 25 to get this 10 out of 10 because they are a requirement for machinery. So machinery, to get it to 10 out of 10 you need academy to 25. Carriage, to get it 10 out of 10 you also need academy to 25. And the last one, which is the cutting and polishing, that is also something that you need academy to 25 for it. So this one takes 11 days and 1 hour. This is without the 30 helps, and this is without having kingdom buff, without having the proper rune, and without having scientist. So for cutting and polishing, you also need machinery to actually, so everything has a connection to one another in order to actually unlock your first T5. In short, you need the entire economy technology maxed out before you want to move to the military technology. Not all the times, but for the T5, just for the T5 perspective, you need the entire economy technology done, and that is really cheap to actually max out your economy technology. It doesn't take a lot of speed ups and it doesn't take a lot of time either. So it's definitely worth it to max your economy technology. Now as academy to 24, you pretty much can do a big chunk of it except the last 5, which I showed you in the video. So the last 5 are the stone saw, machinery, shaft mining, carriage, and cutting and polishing, 9 out of 10. So 10 out of 10 you need academy to 25. Now let's go to the military technology, and what I'm showing you right now, this all can be done as academy to 24, including the combat tactics, including defensive formation, and including herbal medicine. This all can be done as academy to 24, but bear in mind that the last 2 levels of each one of them, it's very costing in speed ups. And there is a very important note that I can do on this one, is that once you reach academy to 25, you gain 7% research speed up bonus. So academy to 24 has 18%, academy to 25 has 25%. That's 7% bonus research speed ups that you get just from upgrading your academy. So this is something you might want to keep in mind before you want to just go ahead and max these 3. But just in case you haven't reached your academy to 25, these 3 you can max them out as academy 24. Obviously unlocking your T4, cartography as well. And this is exactly what I was trying to show you. You're noticing academy to level 24, academy to level 25, 7% research bonus. Now going back to our research, you're noticing that my Watch still is in upgrade. My Scutum, it's also going to be next because this is the first T5 that I actually want to unlock on this account, which is Infantry. I want to unlock my T5 infantry. All this research that you're seeing over here, that is 9 out of 10, this you can do as Academy to 24. Same is going to be for Medical Corps, Combined Arms, and the Encampment. Those three can go 9 out of 10 as Academy to 24, so there's quite a lot of research that you can do as Academy to 24. You only need Academy to 25 for the last 5. Now you're probably wondering, why did I said last 10 research? Because you're already seeing over here like a lot of research left. Well, we talked about on the economy technology, there were 5 left, and on the military technology you have What Steel, Scutum, and then you have Medical Corps, you have Combined Arms, and Encampment. So these are the last 10 research that you need so you can start researching your first T5. That's exactly what I need. So that's why my economy technology is almost maxed out. It's going to be maxed out soon. I'm doing What Steel, Scutum, and after that is going to be the Medical Corps, Encampment, and Combined Arms. You are noticing that my What Steel, it takes about 31 days left. Now, in order to get my What Steel to actually being reduced so much in research, we had 15% rune, we had the kingdom buff, which is another 10%, and we had a 5% from the scientist. That's a total of another 30% research speed up. So because of that, I started my What Steel with the 30 helps. I think it went down to about 35 days, but I did started it like 3-4 days ago. So that's why right now it's 31 days. Now, just to see, before applying those reduction, it takes about 53 days because Bodkin Arrow, What Steel, and Stirrups, they all cost the same speed ups, the same time, and the same for Scutum, Provice, and Plate Armor. So this is 53 days before applying the reduction. This is how much it takes for this to actually research. But this is for another T5, so this is nothing necessary that you actually need to do, only when you plan to unlock your next T5. So we're having over here Stirrups, which pretty much is the same, 53 days. The Scutum, I cannot check the Scutum because provides as well, it requires Bodkin arrows. But just as an idea, you're noticing the power difference. So the power difference between them, it can actually and automatically tell you that this is going to take way more speed ups than the previous one. Ballistics and heavy frame, which are for siege, they have a way higher speed ups requirements. I have no idea why, and for whatever reason it requires that, but they do. And siege are probably the least used troop in the game, but they require the highest amount of research to actually unlock them. So it kind of makes no sense, but that's how it is. One thing I can say, just in case you're asking, why do I have ballistics and heavy frame now 9 out of 10? That's because I was going for a power event. You're noticing when I showed the city hall, or right at the beginning of the video, I have a legendary design on this alt account. So I did power up on that power event like 17 million power in order to get in the top 10 and actually get one of these designs. Medical Corp, you're noticing the power increase and you're noticing the bonus. The bonus is insane. This last 10 out of 10 researchers, you probably checked on the other ones, just the last one, just the last level, it's insane amount of bonus, and same as the previous one, the 8 out of 10, the 9 out of 10. These are the most insane ones in terms of speed ups and in terms of bonus as well. Now this is approximately how much research speed ups you need for one of these. It says 120 days, but if I remember correctly, if you have the required amount of research bonuses like 15% from Kingdom buff and the scientist plus the 30 health from the alliance after that, I believe that this one drops to about 75 days, something like that. Some people are saying that it drops to 70 days, but I believe they might have a civilization as well. I don't want to say wrong, but there is a civilization that it gives you 3% research speed ups, and you can also go as chancellor if you actually get that option in your alliance, so you can actually gain even more research speed ups by another 4%. But this one, after all the helps and all the reduction, it goes to about 75 days, give or take. Still a large amount of speed ups. I heard some people saying 70 days. I just don't want to go too low, and I also don't want to go too high, but I believe it's about 75. Altogether, doing the math on all the speed ups that is required, I would say that for the last 10 research, you need an average of 350 days of speed ups to unlock your first T5. You can probably do up to 400 days of speed ups if you want to unlock your first T5 in the same day as well. So that's a large amount of speed ups. This is an average. This is not like an exact number. Maybe you need a little bit less, maybe you need a little bit more to unlock your first T5. If you have only the last 10 research, once you get your academy to 25. So that's how expensive it is to actually unlock your first T5. The good part is, once you unlock your first T5, something that you want to keep in mind is that all this research is done. Your economy is done. The biggest chunk of military technology is done. All you have to do is, for example, if you want to unlock your archers after that, is Bodkin Arrow and Pavise, 2 research, and then you can unlock your archers because you already have this done. Same is gonna be for your cabs and siege eventually. So the big problem is unlocking your first T5. That's the biggest and the hardest part of them all. Once you unlock your first T5, everything else goes very, very easy, and it's less costing in speed up. So I hope this video was actually very helpful for you, and I hope you actually get a lot of information from this one. This is regarding my previous video. Like I posted a card right at the beginning of it, just in case you want to know roughly what you should expect in terms of speed ups for unlocking your first T5, and just so you know how much you can research as Academy to 24, so you can know how much time you have to finish your castle, because these are 2 very important things. Until next time, this is your boy Ronnie signing off. Peace out, yo, and take care. See you guys on the next one.